Miss Nightmare, the myth and the legend.
Well, well, well.
I come unharmed. I have no weapons on me.
Well, I wondered if you wouldn't show up.
In what regards? I believe I came on time. Yep.
I mean, usually people are just too scared, you know?
Get of meeting the nightmare.
Yeah.
Actually, I have seen you multiple times around town. I just didn't know it was you. I must say that's
Yes.
quite a look you put up.
Oh. Interesting.
So what's this all about? Are you turning yourself in? Is that it, or are you
I'm
just...
not turning myself in, no.
How did you find me out?
The deputies, they talk a lot.
They talk a lot. What
They
does it have
talk
to
a
do with
lot.
me?
They talk a lot about power, James. They talk a lot about power.
Usually when criminals come to Marshal, it's just to plead their cases, so they might be able to get a reduced sentence.
No, I'm not redeeming myself. I'm not trying to get into jail.
I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what this all is about, you know. First you find me out, and you call me out on your posters, and then if this isn't a redemption, then what is this? Is this something you want to talk about? About Jonah, maybe?
It's a date.
It's a
Love.
date.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm married.
Well, that's a problem then.
No, I mean, how do you know that I'll be interested in a date? You just leaped for a fate.
I don't really know. I'm just guessing.
Just guessing. It's one way to ask for a date. So what happened to Jonah? I thought you were in love with Jonah.
I was. I gave him a kiss, and then he gave me one back.
That sounds like things are going well. Why move on?
No, things didn't go well, darling.
What do you mean, not well? You moved in quick. 2 days ago, I thought you and Jonah were gonna make some good couples, and then I see your poster today that says otherwise.
You thought me and him would be a good couple.
I don't know, Jonah spoke highly of you.
Is that so?
Yeah, I mean, he was actually debating of what would happen if I date a criminal.
Interesting. Are you scared?
Me? Why would I be scared? I wouldn't be wearing this badge in a hat if I was scared.
Interesting. You came alone?
As promised, no weapons. Came up alone.
Huh. Why does it still feel like a trap?
Trapped for what?
I don't know, capturing a serial killer?
I mean, as glory as it sounds, it depends on how this meeting goes.
It's not a meeting, darling. I told you it's a date. Right?
Or sure, we can call it a date.
You're an interesting one.
I mean, I was never into the life of getting into a relationship. I was too focused on competing with my brother into a career of law enforcement. I've never actually thought about it.
Mm,
I mean, I chased someone down. That's what brought me to the States, but they're long gone.
interesting.
So you have to excuse me if I'm very dull. I mean, I can talk about things that might not even interest you, but when it comes to these kind of things, that's not my specialty. That's why I'm married to the badge. That's the only thing I'm confident with.
Married to the badge. What about your brother?
Do you even know who my brother is?
Well, no, I just know that there's a bunch of Marshals out there, and you mentioned them, so.
Well, there's only one brother I have, and he's a marshal. He's
Oh,
technically my
another
boss.
one.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't go for the
Oh.
big fish.
No, your deputy just told me two names, and I chose the first one that he mentioned, so.
Oh, interesting. That was not well known as compared to Fergus.
Nope, don't know it again. Only heard his name.
So you're the one that tortured the deputy. The deputy didn't even speak. He was too scared to talk that he went to sleep.
He was too scared to talk.
Well,
That's
you said that
adorable.
he was touched by the nightmare. Then he passed out because he got knocked.
Oh. It wasn't that bad.
Well, I'm saying what I've heard. I don't know what or when the event took place and where. I didn't get the chance to speak to him.
Hmm.
I'm still waiting for what happened with Jonah. You haven't told me a definite answer for it.
But Jonah, well, darling, well, you probably know this, but I tortured him. And, I decided to come back and see how he's doing. And then he comes up to me with another deputy and just tortures me back. So I don't think this is love.
What, so you can torture them but they can't torture you?
Well,
So if you say
that's
you
how it
torture them
works.
for love, and maybe he's torturing you for love as well. Have you thought about it that way?
But where is he now?
You tell me. I mean, he's been round roads for a bit.
I might visit him later.
So you're just moving on from this so-called date already?
Well, well, I don't think you're really interested.
Oh, so you just called in to see if I was interested, and if I'm not, you're just gonna kill me?
I'm not gonna kill you.
So you're just gonna let me walk?
Maybe something in between that.
What is that? Between walking and killing, what could be? Torture? You're gonna torture me like your other suspects? Or subjects, if I...
Perhaps?
Ooh, I thought you said no one's gonna get hurt.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna get hurt.
So you lied to me on the telegram?
I mean, if this goes well, you never know what happens.
What would you what would you define as well?
Well, just don't do anything stupid.
So, okay, well, stupid is a very vague word. Well, I don't want, I love my job. I told you that. Maybe, I don't know. But I'm not, I want to know something that you consider stupid that I may do.
Well, for example, be like our good friend Jonah and just, torture me. That would be pretty stupid.
Why would I torture a lady?
Hey, this lady has killed and tortured a lot of people. I don't think that you would mind.
So you killed people. I thought you just tortured them.
No, I also killed some people.
You know what that means, right? If you're caught.
Well, I'm not getting caught. That's the thing.
I mean, I'm just saying, you know the risk, right?
I mean, I don't know how many deputies are out there right now, but I'm pretty sure they're all after me right now. And yet, you're still here talking to me.
Well, I was almost the nice one. I always saw chances in people. That's the difference between me and Fergus. If you would have picked Fergus in that name list, things might have ended up differently here.
Perhaps. That makes it a little interesting. Maybe I should meet with your brother after this.
Oh, so you want to get caught?
Well, I'm not going to get caught. It's just gonna make it more interesting.
So you want to make things difficult?
Perhaps.
Does that give you pleasure? Why do you do it?
Why do I do what?
Torturing, killing, going after people that are bigger in size than you. I mean, such a small lady striking fear and terror into towns. Honestly, I saw you ride past town today, and I did not expect that someone like you be so crazy.
I like that word.
What, crazy?
Yeah.
What changed? I'm just
What do you mean,
curious.
what changed?
I'm just curious. Like, I want to know more about you. As you said, it's a date, right? What do you do in date? You get to know people. You may
I
already
mean,
know
you're
about me.
standing way too far away from me to call this one a date.
I mean, let's just imagine there's a big table in between us, and you're sitting on the other side, and I'm here
Fair
talking
enough.
to you. What happens when you build
Okay.
trust? Move away from the table.
Mm-hmm. You're a smart man. I like you.
I mean, they don't pin the Marshal badge for no reason. I'm not trying to be top of my head here, but so back
Very
to what I
interesting.
asked. What changed? You could have your own life. You could have been married. You could have kids. You could have probably had a
Oh
ranch.
no, 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 no. I'm not gonna get married after the last marriage that I had.
Lost marriage.
Yeah, I was married before.
So one bad marriage changed you everything. I mean,
Yes, because I killed that man. Well, after he did some fucked up shit. But still, I killed him.
you didn't even give your husband a second chance, and I'm here giving people second chance and instead of gun blazing.
Hold on, Mr. James. Have you ever been experimented on with venom and all of that kind of stuff?
I had my fair share of torture, I'll tell you that.
Well,
Still doesn't mean
I
I'm
was.
chopping their balls off or hanging them off the noose. Still prosecute them by trial. Still take them to court.
Are you gonna take me to court? Is that what it's about?
No. I mean, if you come in willingly, I might be able to give you some leeway into a fair trial. Who knows what future circumstances come in your custody? Maybe someone else catches you. Maybe you get drowned in the river by some lawmen because you tortured them. As you said, I don't know if it's true or not, but Jonah tortured you.
You
So,
don't know if it's true or not. He didn't tell you.
no, he didn't tell me anything.
Interesting. Are you not the top of the top?
I mean, we're the best of the best, yes. But how am I supposed to know he tortured someone?
Well, you can look at me and you can clearly see it, but you're too scared to walk up to me.
Like I said, there needs to be a trust in between us before I move forward. I mean, like you said,
Alright, well,
if things don't go your way or I do something stupid, I may get tortured. Despite you
well,
saying no one will get hurt.
the thing is, right, as long as you don't get your little rope out like Jonah did, or as long as you don't get a knife or a gun out, we good.
Like I said, I'm a man of my word. My weapons and my horse. Everything is in the saddlebag. Like I said, there's a difference between me and Fergus. I'm more reasonable. I like to see second chances. I like to see and speak reasonable.
That's very interesting.
And like I said, if you're willing to come, we may talk it through more and you can have your fair share of trial. Maybe someone else gets to you first. Who knows? Maybe you don't even make it to trial. Maybe you don't even make it to a jail cell. Maybe you don't even make it on the back of a horse to the sheriff's office.
I don't want to be locked up. That's not my thing.
Well, that's the thing. Who knows? Things are different. It just depends on how you want to react.
You're very different.
What do you mean? Different? I just said more reasonable.
Hmm. Very interesting. Well, did I gain some of your trust?
Well, I'm still waiting. What do you want me to do? You said you don't want to go in a cage. I asked you what made you different, and you said your husband. That can't be the only one.
What do you mean?
There might be more reason. One bad apple can't change the whole barrel.
You don't want me to tell you my whole story, do you?
I have all the time. I have no court cases. I have no investigation apart from yours. So,
Man,
if you
you're
want to
doing
tell me a story,
investigations on me.
well, yeah, I mean, it's pretty abandoned, right? That there might be investigation. You expect people not to look into the nightmare posters, the torture.
Well, you know my name, do you?
Well, you undersigned your telegram. I'm assuming that's your real
Mm-hmm.
name.
It is. I don't have an idea on me, but you can trust me on that one.
Well, I'll take your word.
Hmm.
So, you gonna tell me a story, maybe?
We just met, you know. Let's just say my husband was a very bad man, and he was so bad that he got all of it back like 10 times, but
So it started from your father,
my, my, my father?
your bad husband, maybe you also had a traumatic past with your parents, maybe?
Well, maybe. Wait. How? Why do you care so much
I'm
about
trying to
my
understand the
past?
reasons.
Why I kill and torture people?
Yeah, that's part of my job. I investigate cases. Maybe it'll help me understand in the future. I'm just trying to learn, you know?
Uh-huh. So you're investigating me right now.
I mean, you did not expect to go unnoticed when you murder people and torture. It is a case, right,
Oh,
that's being investigated. Whether by me or other law officers, it's an investigation nevertheless.
that sounds quite fun. Do you like putting it all together?
I like solving puzzles, if that's your question.
Yeah, that is pretty much my question. So what did Jonah say about me?
Well, at first he was shaken, he wasn't talking. I barely got any statement out of him, but when he calmed down, he actually said more about you,
Okay, which is?
which is, it tells how, I'm trying to find a word here, it's more of a how your presence gives him a chill. A chill as if
So
he's an
he's
Amberino.
scared.
No, exactly. Maybe it's perspective, right? People prefer snow as more comfortable than summer or a warmer place. Maybe for Jonah, a chill is a good sign because he started talking about how he could date a and no one would know.
Hmm. Is that love?
I mean, that's a liking, and liking eventually grows into love. I mean, I take this as a grain of salt, considering I have no little experience in this topic, but
You have no experience at all in love?
well, I was too focused in building my own career. I always wanted to beat Fergus.
Mm.
I had to step up. I'm 5 years younger than him, which means he has every 5 years more experience than I do, and to beat him is to work harder.
So why don't you just kill him?
I don't resolve in killing because he's still my brother.
Huh.
Would you kill someone you love?
I mean, I did before. You know that. I
I mean,
told
by the
you.
time you were killing him, you weren't you didn't love him.
Well, that's true too. But I did torture someone that I was in love.
I mean, maybe in your language, torture is a sign of love. Yet you still rejected Jonah or assumed Jonah didn't love you when he tortured you.
Hmm. Maybe I should pay him another visit.
Why, you gonna give him a second chance?
Maybe.
So I'm guessing this date is over?
Well, no, it's not over.
I mean, you're already talking about what you're gonna do next.
Well, I said maybe. You know, there's still a maybe. They can still happen. No, everything in the world could happen.
Oh,
I could kiss you right now and torture you right now, and I'm not doing it.
well, that's a good thing. That's called building trust here.
I guess so. Whatever you want to call it.
So what do you want in life? What do you want to achieve? I want to know.
Love?
Love. I mean, you can still
Yeah.
find love in prison.
No, 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 no,
I'm
I'm
just
not
giving
gonna,
options here. I'm not
no.
saying you're going to
No.
prison.
No. No, that's not gonna happen.
I'm giving you options here. I'm being realistic, okay? I'm maybe reasonable, but I'm also very realistic, okay? I'm very upfront
Mm-hmm.
about things. Do not take it personally.
Yeah. James, it's not gonna happen though.
Okay? You can probably find love in a cell. Maybe there might be a nice deputy who might be looking after you.
No, no, I don't want that either.
You may have Jonah to watch over you. You can talk all the way you can until your trial.
And what if they decide to kill me?
They're not gonna kill you because I'm the one bringing you in. And as a marshal bringing in an arrest, that's my arrest. You're in my custody. Well, I wouldn't consider it an arrest because an arrest will happen after the trial. You're in my custody. That means you're in my possession.
In your possession. And what if I get to never see Jonah again?
Well,
After you just said all about love.
well, I can put you in Rhodes and you can stay in Rhodes and talk to Jonah. All you want. He practically lives in Rhodes. So even though you might have this metal bar between you, but you might be able to see Jonah sleep, eat, piss maybe.
I didn't want to see that, but it does sound nicer than, running around him and, watching him while he doesn't know.
Well, you think that's better? I mean, he can hear you hum, doesn't he? He kept
Well,
on talking about your humming.
yeah, I'm pretty sure he was scared of that.
Yeah, I guess. Or you could just say that probably sparked joy in him.
Hmm. Maybe. I don't want to be in a cell though. I want to be on free foot, continuing what I do.
I mean, is there nothing I can convince you otherwise?
Um, you want to convince me to go into jail?
No, maybe stop all the killings, go find some love, enjoy a peaceful life. Who knows, maybe you might be able to turn my head around and, maybe the case would go cold, and then eventually we'll just end up in a big stockpile of cases and no one know you existed.
But I like people knowing that I existed.
Well, if you want to find true love, the only person you're gonna make them known would be the one that you're in love with. So why would you want the whole world to know you when you can just find someone who's as deep in a relationship with you or in love with you that I can't really speak. I don't have that much of experience, but
Why don't you go find love?
I guess I'm too busy stockpiling cases in the Department of
Well,
Justice.
well, maybe you shouldn't be so busy.
Well, I have no other hobby, so
Oh, that's just sad.
I mean, I tried sugarcane farming yesterday when I got injured. It was boring as hell. I just counted hours until
Maybe you should, just not be a marshal.
why would I do that?
Because you could, join on me or, I don't know, be be a rancher or something.
Brancher.
Yeah, life would be so much easier.
I mean, I love trains, maybe.
Yeah, maybe you could be a train conductor. Have you ever thought about that? Having your own train, choo-chooing around?
I did actually think about it before Fergus became a marshal.
See, life could be easier. You just gotta flick away that badge and maybe the hat, and then
Why
you're
don't
good.
you? Why don't you flick away your knife or whatever? Just turn your life around. I mean, you're giving me advice, but what about you? Do you just want to continue doing what you're doing and just get me off the trail of you?
What do you mean by that?
I mean, you're telling me to change my life, leave something I love for something else. How does that benefit you?
But it doesn't. It
I mean,
doesn't benefit me at all. So,
why would you tell me what to do? I mean, I'm telling you because it benefits me both, you and me. You have a whole life ahead of you, and I'm trying to be reasoned with you so that you don't end up in a ditch or water,
but
because
that
you'll
won't
be wasting your
happen.
life.
It's part of the fun. I mean, don't you risk your life like every single lane?
Yeah, that's a fact I accept.
Hmm. Oh,
What the hell?
you are you a liar?
I'm not lying.
You said you came alone.
I did. I came alone.
You are a liar.
I came alone. Do you see anyone with me here apart from my horse in the back?
But then who's the one shooting at us?
Could be a hunter. I don't know. Maybe it's Jonah.
That's not fucking Jonah.
Now's your chance. You can come peacefully, and maybe we could talk more in a cell. Or you can continue mayhem, and you will be hunted.
What if I kill you right now?
Well, you already experienced someone's already watching you. I mean, you're not that stupid.
You said you came alone. You are a little liar.
I mean, what do you expect when you move forward? Come inch closer when you said you're unarmed. You already said you're gonna torture me.
Oh, the things I would do to you if I didn't fucking see that person sitting over there. That is unfair. I don't even have a gun.
Well, he didn't kill you.
Why is he
I'm telling
there?
you, no one's here to kill you. All we want,
So why did you bring your little friend over there?
that's actually my brother, and he's here to
Oh,
watch my
that's your
back.
brother. Interesting. So why does your brother wanna fucking shoot me?
He's not shooting at you. He's trying to keep a distance between us. Because as I said, there needs to be a trust before the table's gone.
I'm gonna kill this guy.
You don't have to kill him. You can change everything. You can leave everything behind. Start a new leaf. I'm only giving you one chance here because if I walk away and you walk away, you know what's gonna happen next, right? People are gonna hunt you down. And it won't be me hunting you down. It could be my brother. It could be a sheriff. And they might not be reasonable as I am because I see a future in you, right? There's nothing wrong in having a big life. What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? I kill and torture people for fun.
Yeah, but you can seek help. You can talk to people. You talk in here, right? You're perfectly capable of talking.
Yeah, but you just want to lock me behind the little cells.
I never said I'm
and,
gonna lock you in.
But you want to.
I just said I want to keep you detained until you have a fair trial.
But I don't want to have that.
That doesn't mean you can go around killing more people. You did what you did, I understand. You had to do it because it messed you up. I understand that. But that doesn't mean you're gonna find other people. No one had to know about your husband. You could just enjoy a different life. Maybe find someone better. You don't have to go on a killing spree. That's all I'm saying.
You know, I really did start to build trust with you. Until that guy started to
I mean, I already
try to
told you
shoot
there's
me.
a table between us. Do you see people that are dating move closer on the table first day? You build trust, right? That's what we do. That's what dating is, right? Is that true? You said this is a date. It's not a meeting.
Yeah.
Well, I assumed it was a meeting, but you clarified it's a dating.
It's a date, darling.
But you keep moving closer. You paranoid my brother.
Is your brother scared of me?
Everyone is.
I like to hear that. Oh, he has a stupid little gun on me.
I mean, maybe if you built enough trust, maybe I didn't have to bring my brother with me.
How am I supposed to build trust if this is the first date that we have and then this guy
You're
comes
moving
along?
too
This is not
close
even
to
a
me.
date. There's 3 people in here.
I mean, he's technically not involved. He's just watching.
Yeah, watching and shooting.
Well, you're moving closer. You can't just break through the table and just walk in.
Well, why don't you move closer? He trusts you, right?
You trust me, but why am I supposed to move closer? You've tortured people. I
Are
don't
you
want to get
scared to be
tortured.
tortured?
You think I
I told you
enjoy
no one's
being
gonna get
touched?
harmed. I mean, I don't know what you want to enjoy, but
Well, torture's not on that list, I'll tell you that.
oh. And what if I get your brother next?
Well, you may not even get a chance.
Because of what?
Because he's different. He's not reasonable.
Does he have a wife?
I think he's seeing someone, I believe.
I guess I'm stuck with you then. And that stupid little brother of yours running around over there, pointing a fucking gun at me.
Well, why? I mean, if I detain you, if I take you in, you can be stuck with me until the court date.
I don't. No, that doesn't seem. That. No. No, because why would I?
What do you mean? Why would you?
Why would I go and hand myself over? Why would I go and put my hands up and walk towards you to handcuff me, huh? Why would I?
Because that's the right thing to do. That could be your chance of turning your life over. I'm giving you one chance that could make a difference for you in the future. There might not be a future for you if you get arrested. And you say you're not gonna get arrested, but that's not true. Have you heard about the Dalton gangs?
No, I haven't.
A few of their brothers, there were 10 siblings. 3 of them were deputy marshals. One of them got shot in the line of duty and died. His partner left him to bleed, while both of them were supposed to go down there to deal with the prohibition of alcohol. That changed the life of the other brothers. They turned the life of a criminal. Talking about 1890s. It's not long ago, it's 5 years ago. They started robbing horses and selling them. They were still marshals when they were selling horses. And they found out that that's profitable. So they got all the brothers together and decided to rob a bank down in Kofi. Guess what happened? Only one made it out alive. Everyone else got shot. Emmett Delton, he's currently serving 14 years in prison. The rest of them have been shot. I have pictures to prove it.
You have pictures to prove it.
The Dalton brothers tried to rob 2 banks at once, they got greedy. That's what their mistake was, they got greedy. Of course they
But
killed a
I'm
couple
not
of
greedy.
lawmen, but I mean, you say you're not gonna get caught. That sounds greedy to me. Someone kills their husband because something happened to them, understandable. But then go for another because they like the taste of it. Then they go for more. Then they go for more. And they get to a point where they think they're not gonna get caught. That's where they make mistakes.
And what makes you think that I'm gonna be caught after this conversation?
I'm
Or
not saying
date,
you're
how
gonna
we
get
call it.
caught. I'm just trying to understand what your plan is. Are you gonna
You know
walk
what,
away and then
James?
never be seen again?
No,
Or
I'm going to be seen again. James, I have a question actually.
what is that?
What is your plan? Why did you decide to come over here?
To hear you out. See what you have to say.
To hear me out?
Although you did say there
Not
would be
because you
stars
wanna
here,
capture
but I
me?
don't see any stars.
Well, it's daylight. What would happen if I pulled my knife out and went towards you?
And you will get shot.
Yeah, your little brother is ready over there with his gun. Why is he not wearing the hat?
I mean, you can see the hat from miles away, right?
Yeah, that's true. Probably would have seen him before if he had it on.
Maybe you're getting too old for this.
Excuse me.
I mean, you may have been careful with your first murder, second murder, but you're getting rusty.
Getting rusty. Not too long ago, I killed a man and detached his limbs and threw it around everywhere. What do you mean, getting rusty?
I mean, here you are with your undersigned telegram that tells me what your name is, standing right in front of me. Although I am reasonable, I want to talk things through, right? But what if I came here with a bunch of other marshals, rounded you up, took you in, and get arrested?
Well, you wouldn't do that.
And why would that be the case?
Because you're a sweetheart.
I mean, you barely even know me and you're calling me a sweetheart.
I mean, I called James love the first time I saw him. Oh, not James. No, Jonah. Sorry, my bad.
Well, that may be your problem right there. You jump to conclusions, jump to killing when something doesn't go your way. Maybe that's something you need to change and you may be able to turn a new leaf.
You just want to get me to
No.
turn my back
I
and
just
put
want to
my hands
understand.
up.
I mean, you can walk away right now.
But I don't want to walk away.
And you don't want to come in custody, then what do you want? I want to know.
I want to continue my little game.
Your little game. What is your little game?
Yeah.
I thought this was a date, not a game.
Well, no, not this. This is a date, you know, but your brother is getting annoying.
Maybe it's because it's past his sleep time.
Maybe I should be his nightmare soon. That wasn't a threat, of course. I promise.
So what? This isn't a nightmare? This is a dream?
No, see, this date was a dream. Before I noticed your brother over there shooting towards me.
You started moving towards me.
Yeah, because I'm building my trust, you know.
So moving closer, and as you state, you had a knife.
Well,
I don't want to be gutted here.
I'm not gonna gut you. Calm down. Just a little bit of bending or a little bit of stabbing. Doesn't hurt
Bonding and
anybody.
stabbing. That sounds like something that would hurt.
Maybe it does.
I mean, you may find that enjoyable. Maybe you might have a little pleasure from him, but for me, that is painful.
You don't like to feel a little bit of pain?
No.
Hmm. I don't think Jonah liked it either. But he still kissed me.
That's a start.
Well, he kissed me while he tortured me.
So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna walk away from here?
I don't really know. Because you're actually making me think about things. I don't want to turn myself in,
That's fine.
but I don't know, James. Am I going to walk out of here without being shot by your brother up there?
Yeah. That also means that we'll hunt you down. Later.
Yeah. You won't catch me.
What if I catch you?
Well, then I don't know, but you know, every time someone wanted to catch me, I catched them and I tortured them. Maybe even killed them. Nobody has catched me yet.
Well, you're standing here almost 20 feet away from me.
What are you threatening?
I'm not threatening, I'm just giving you the realistic options here.
The realistic options. When I walk out of here, and I walk on my free foot, I'm going after your brother next.
Alright, I can give you a better alternative.
What is it?
I'll let you walk, right? And then we schedule this again.
We
And
schedule this again.
yeah, I give you time to think over it. About what you want to do. And then we'll meet again. Maybe under the stars, so the circumstances are different.
I don't know. Usually I don't, usually I don't do that.
What, you can't wait 24 hours?
No, I don't do that, James.
So what, if things don't go your way here, you're just gonna never see me again?
I mean, I will see you again, but probably in robes and under my knife.
You're right, quite confident about that.
Well, I'm just saying maybe. It could always happen, you know.
What would be considered things your way?
I walk out of here and I can do whatever I want.
That I can't let you do that.
But why?
Because it's my duty.
Well, my duty is to kill and torture.
Hello, Fergus. Meet Isabella, also known as the Nightmare. Miss Isabella,
Speaking to that spooky bitch.
this is my brother. She says she wanted
Well,
you
it's nice
next.
to meet you.
Oh, she comes near you again even by a foot and put a bullet between her fucking freaky eyeballs.
Frankie.
I told you, I'm more reasonable. We could work things out, but you decided not to. Now you're getting my brother involved and things may not end well for you.
Well, I didn't want to get your brother involved at all, and then he just appeared up there, with his gun
You
out,
just
trying to
said,
shoot towards me.
you did say 3 is almost better than 2. Didn't you say that?
Did
This,
I?
my dear, is not a threesome that you want to get involved in.
So what's it gonna be? You have 2 marshals now. Come, you can just walk towards me with your hands up and we can just quietly sort it out. I'll give you your cell in Rhodes with Jonah and you can talk all your heart out until a court date. Or, if you walk away somehow with these 2 marshals, then we'll hunt you down. And it won't be a jail cell, it won't be a courthouse. It will probably be in a ditch. So the choice is yours. I'm giving you
If
a
you
very
step
nice...
towards James and drop your hand to do something that I think isn't in with the deal, I'll shoot you in the head, throw you over the side
I'm
of the
giving
cliff,
you the best deal.
and no one will know you're around.
Instead of spending time in Sisika, waiting for your trial, you can sit in Rhodes and talk your heart out with Jonah, right? You 2 can make out if you want. That's your business. Right, this is the best deal I can give you. A fair trial, a future ahead of you. Not ending up in a ditch where some pig is gonna eat your meat.
But I told you what I wanted.
You never clarified, you just said you want to go on a killing spree, and you know I can't do that.
But you wouldn't even speak to me if I didn't, started to flirt with you first. So I kind of, just want to walk away now and maybe we will see each other again. But, one of you guys in my ropes under my knife.
You're
Make
testing
another
Fergus.
threat.
Testing
Another
Fergus's
threat.
patience. He's past
I'm
his
gonna shoot you.
bedtime, and he's getting upset. So things are escalating quicker here. You only have a few minutes to decide.
If you decide in 5 minutes, I'll put a bullet between your eyes on a side
You're
floor.
on top of a hill. You think you can make that jump over there behind you into a river and survive? I mean, that will just end both of us a piece of it. You just, whoosh all the way down to Mexico. That's one less case, one less judge to worry about.
So you want me to walk up to you and get arrested?
Well, I didn't say arrested, more like detained until your court.
But I don't need to be detained.
Well, I'm giving you a chance to spend time with Jonah. Isn't that what you
Look, you
wanted?
freaky bitch. This is your chance to get in handcuffs, get put in a cell. So you fucking start turning this around. Make a decision, or I'll make it for you. And trust me, you won't like my decision.
Like I said, Fergus is not reasonable and patient, so if he comes to making a decision, it will end well for you.
You know, would like to see Jonah again, but I don't like the behind bars kind of thing.
I mean, you will be in
I
cuffs,
can end
right?
it right now.
Yeah.
Behind in
Maybe,
cuffs.
maybe you have a chance of working your way out of Jonah. But here you have no chance.
But that's not a me thing to do, you know. Nobody ever catch me yet. It would be
Well,
very embarrassing if it would end like this.
it'd be more embarrassing if a bullet in your head and you just drop dead and then no one knows who you are and forgotten about. Tear all the
Exactly.
posters down. No one will remember who you are. Johnny will forget. You'll find someone who loves him for who he is, not a spooky bitch. You'll be long
I'm
forgotten.
not a spooky
You'll be a
bitch.
You
cool
fucking
case
well
on a
are.
table. No one will know about it.
I don't like the fact that he's pointing a gun at me while I don't even have, you know, a little
I
pew
don't give a
pew.
fuck what you do and don't like, you cheeky wench. Make your fucking mind up. You have 2 minutes before I make it up for you. Hand yourself in, or jump. They are your two options. If you run towards James, I will kill you. If you go towards James and drop your hands, I will kill you. If you lay a finger on James and I somehow don't kill you, I will torture you into your life and throw your limp dead body over the side of this fucking cliff. Now make your fucking mind up before I do it for you.
But what if I don't go for James?
Well, if you go for me, then well, you gotta get to me first.
Will you promise that Jonah will be there?
Yeah, I can definitely try something for you.
Well,
Lately
that's
the
not a me thing to do.
lately the sheriff has been alone in roads, isn't that right, Fergus? You would love a company
Yep.
like this, spooky bitch.
I'll give her this fucking spooky bastard's body if she really wants. Either way, she's either coming alive or dead. It's up to her. And I'm getting my arm's hurting and I'm getting twitchy. So make a decision now.
I don't have another choice, do I?
Make your decision now.
I fucking hate you.
Now turn around and walk backwards. Look towards the beautiful blue skies and walk backwards towards my voice. Slowly.
Unless you can convince James right now to let you go and wonder as you promise not to do anything again, then that's different. We're not like usual people, so we haven't shot you yet. It's your choice.
Promise not to do anything.
If you promise not to lay a finger on anyone else, not
If I see another case, something matching your motivational, weird psychopathic thing, I'm coming for you. Because you lied to me. I don't like people when they lie to me, even though I'm reasonable. I don't care if Fergus is gonna kill you or not.
But then I won't see Jonah again.
Yeah. You have a choice to make.
Now the thing is that if I, you know, choose to just not do anything, I can't see Jonah again. But then if I hand myself over, I can see Jonah again, and I really like Jonah.
You said you can't see Jonah again.
Yeah.
If you don't commit any more crimes,
If you
and he
don't
doesn't
start
report
torturing you,
no one knows.
I
What
think
if I
Jonah
can't
may
stop
have it in
it?
his heart to forgive you. But that doesn't mean
Forgive me, yeah.
to
since
see
he
Jonah.
tortured
That
me.
does well. You both. It's an eye for eye, isn't it?
Well, he did say that before he tortured me, yeah.
Well, that's a common saying.
Knowing you freaky kiki bitch, I'm pretty sure you enjoyed it.
Excuse me.
Do you want me to repeat myself? I bet
No,
you enjoyed it.
No, be quiet, please.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I can do. I'm on with a gun. I can do what the fuck I want.
Well, that's just unfair.
I'd put your hands back up if I were you. But the higher ground, you're not in charge of the situation. James is. I'll listen to James. If he says let you go, I'll let you go. But then if you commit any more crimes, I'll spend the rest of my fucking life hunting you down. And when I find you, I won't arrest you. I will skin you alive and feed you to the wolves.
I'm gonna give you a whole minute, 60 seconds, to make a decision, or I'll make it for you. The clock starts now.
You lawmen are really fucking annoying.
You're the one that
No, you
arranged
fuck
this
with the
date.
wrong two.
Promise me that Jonah will be there, and I'll
Jonah
hand
will be
myself
there.
over.
Jonah will be there.
Do you promise?
I'll make sure of it.
Do you promise?
Well, you want me to stick my pinky out and hold your hands and say I pinky promise?
You're not
Yeah.
putting your fucking pinky near her.
Well, the clock's ticking, I'm telling you.
How
If you drop
long will
those
I
hands,
be
I will
in
drop you.
jail for?
Until you get a court date.
Oh, that's gonna take ages, doesn't it?
It won't take
There's
ages.
paperwork, litigation.
Hmm.
Like, time's
This is
running
really
out.
complicated. Oh,
you
you're
got 20
making me
seconds
feel
to
stressed
decide.
out.
Well, you had a whole hour in
stress
this
me out.
conversation to decide.
Well, yeah, but we were talking about our cute little date until your brother came along.
Yeah, until you got too close to my brother. Damn right, I'll fucking move you back. And that's how you shat yourself and ran away. Yeah, see, you fucked with the wrong two. Lawmen, yeah, okay, whatever. Sheriffs, you're being brave. My brother, that's a whole different conversation.
Oh, you're very protective of your brother, are you?
If I lift your hands fucking back up. Yes, I am.
Time's up. Have you decided?
After I get out of fucking court or whatever you want me to put me in, will I be a free woman?
If you serve your time, if the judge thinks you've served your time, then yes, you're free. You paid your debts to the state.
But also, think realistically, you did kill someone. In cold blood.
Well, she did
Yeah.
say she had a reason for killing, but then again, it just depends on the judge.
I don't fucking believe this spooky, manipulative little bitch. That fucking freaky laugh showed me fucking.
Well, I said time's up. Have you decided?
If I see Jonah again, you can have me.
Alright, turn around. Alright,
She
now
basically drops her arms when I shoot her.
slowly move back. Very slowly. Alright, keep moving.
Cheeky bitch coming towards me, you fucking cheeky wench. What the fuck are you doing?
I said towards my voice, not Fergus's voice.
I mean,
That's it.
I'll
I
shoot
don't-
the
Stay.
bitch, I'm not scared.
Do not walk away. Oh.
oh. I knew this was a filthy little trap.
It wasn't a trap until you started moving forward.
Yeah, but
came
how
here
is it
all
not
years.
a trap? Well, you came here, and your brother just appears. I don't think
You-
so.
You'd have been free to go if you didn't get so near him.
Mhm.
I ain't risking my family. Not for you, not for anyone.